Good morning, children. Today we will start with a poem named as Scratching the Tiger's Back, and the particular poem has been written by Kiki and Daruwala. After completion of the poem, we will discuss about the biography of that poet also, but let's begin with the poem first. Come to the lines. I would like to request all of you to take out your books for a better understanding. Now listen. Regrettably, the tiger is known for fierce attack. But there are days when the tiger says, "Come here and scratch my back." His moods vary with meals. At times, the tiger is not charged with electricity. His blood is not that hot. He feels so lazy that he lazes, stays put, does not go places. His strips doesn't blaze. His skin doesn't glow. He feels so lazy that time and that afternoon and the winter sun turns slow. This is the first stanza. We will begin with the first line's explanation. Regrettably. Here the poet is saying or using a term regrettably, that means unfortunately. The poet is unfortunate to say that the tiger is known for his fierce attacks. Means tiger is famous only for his fearful attacks or dangerous attacks. Yes or no? We know tigers only for his dangerous attacks. But there are days when the tiger says, "Come here and scratch my back." But according to the poet, there are some days when the tiger will say all of us that come near him and scratch his back. Have you ever tried scratching a tiger's back? Is it possible to scratch a tiger's back? No, because we know the tiger is unfortunately known for his fearful attacks. But according to poet, that days are there when we can easily scratch the tiger's back and the tiger will not in return harm us. His moods vary with meals. Actually, a tiger's mood vary with meals. Meals means the food or the lunch that he used to have for daily, his meal. At times, the tiger is not charged with electricity. It means when the tiger is having full meal or he fed well, at that time the tiger is not charged with electricity. Means his stomach is full of meal and at that time he is not feeling any energetic. He is willing to rest for the rest of the hours. So at that time the tiger is not charged with electricity. Charged with electricity means full of energy. His blood is not that hot, and at that time, after having a good meal, after having a good food, his blood is not that much hot or full of anger. He feels so lazy that he lazes. At that time he was feeling so lazy, or he is feeling so lazy that he lazes or he takes rest. Stays put. Being steady means being silent. Does not go places. Even he is not willing to go to different places or to move a step. Rather, he loves to take rest. His strips does not blaze. You know the tiger is having black strips on its skin. So that strip does not blaze. Blaze means shines at that moment. His skin does not glow, and his skin also it's looking very dull at the time when he is taking rest. He feels so lazy that time and the afternoon and the winter sun turns slow. During winter, even human being loves to take sun bath in the sun? Yes or no? At the same time, tiger at that afternoon, he is also taking rest in the sun during winter afternoons. That autumn evening, when for a moment brief, light through the leaves is itself black and gold, black shadow and gold leaf. That evening, as the sun sinks, you will not think of him with fear, and even if you do, the tiger will be on the far bank, not here. So in the next stanza, the poet is saying that autumn evening, as you know, autumn, in the season of autumn, the evenings are too short. When for a moment brief means when for a moment brief, light through the leaves. Moment brief means lasting for a short time. The sun which is lasting for a very short period of time. The autumn evenings are too short. That is why the sun is lasting for a short period of time. Light through the leaves. Lights means the sunlights which passes or crossing the leaves of the trees. It itself black and gold. The color of the light turns black and gold. How? Black shadow. When the light falls on the leaf, the shadow of the leaves turns as black, and gold leaf. But as the light is on the leaves turned as gold leaves. So there are two kinds of colors created by the same leaf. The shadow of the leaf turns black, but the color of the leaf on the top of the leaf, it's gold. It's golden. That evening, as the sun sinks, when in that particular autumn evening, when the sun completely sinks at the horizon, you will not think of him with fear. You will not think him means you will not take the tiger as a fierce animal. And even if you do, and even if you think the tiger is a fearful animal or a dangerous animal, the tiger will be on the far bank, not here. The tiger will not be on the far bank. Far bank means on the far, at the very long after, at a far distance of a river bank. It will not be there near you. This much is clear. Once again I am repeating from the first line. Regrettably, the tiger is known for fierce attack, but there are days when the tiger says, "Come here and scratch my back." His moods vary with meals. At times the tiger is not charged with electricity. His blood is not that hot. He feels so lazy that he lazes, stays put, doesn't go places. His strips does not blaze. His skin does not glow. He feels so lazy that time, and the afternoon and the winter sun turn slow. That autumn evening, when for a moment brief, light through the leaves is itself black and gold, black shadow and gold leaf. That evening, as the sun sinks, you will not think of him with fear, and even if you do, the tiger will be on the far bank, not here. This much for the day. We will continue with the same poem from our next stanza in our next video. Thank you.